Honors Pre-Calculus Final Exam Review 2013. We're looking at number 74. Number 74 says find the following quotient and write the quotient in rectangular form using exact values. So very similar to number 72. Number 72 we were multiplying, number 74 we're dividing. So here's our problem, and we need to know what to do to divide. We're not surprised that when we multiplied the r's and added the thetas. So when we divide, we're going to divide the r's and subtract the thetas. So let's just go ahead and do that. Now they made it a little tricky to divide our r's. These are our r's out here, right? This is the first r and the second r. So to divide them, my new r is going to be square root 3 over square root 6, which is not very nice, so I'll have to simplify that in some way. But then for the theta, which is, I can just subtract these angles, 315 minus 45. So I'm going to say cosine of 315 minus 45 is 270, so that's 270 degrees, plus I sine 270 degrees. So now all I have to do is simplify this, but then they did also ask me for rectangular form, so I'll need to change it to rectangular form. Well, let's simplify the square root 3 over square root 6 over here. So first of all, when I have two radicals that are dividing, as long as both are inside, I can reduce these square roots, as long as both are inside a square root. So now I'm going to have square root of 1, which is 1, over square root 2. Now, I can also let's actually just write a nice polar form first, in case on the exam they ask us for polar form instead of rectangular form. Now I don't want to leave like this. Of course I want to rationalize that denominator, so I'm going to rewrite it as square root 2 over 2 times cosine 270 plus I sine 270. Now I have a nice polar form in case they ask me for polar form. In this case they didn't, though. They asked us for rectangular form using exact values. So now I have to think about what are cosine of 270 and I sine of 270. So I'll write my r first because I have to distribute that. I'll think about the unit circle, and where is 270 degrees? It's here. At this point I can see just by looking at it and knowing my pre-algebra that the coordinates of this point are 0, -1. So this is the cosine and this is the sine. So cosine of 270 is 0. Plus I sine of 270 is -1. And now when I distribute the square root 2 over 2, I'm just going to have 0 there. Here I'm going to have minus square root 2 over 2 I. So minus here, square root 2 over 2, there, I, there. And then of course I don't need this 0, so I can just say it's negative square root 2 over 2 I, and that's nice rectangular form. It happens, by the way, that my A is 0. So I have A equals 0 plus BI. And that's my rectangular form, exact values. That's number 74. And guess what? We do 75 exactly the same way.